Oh boy. Can you even believe that Final Fantasy VII Remake will be in the list that I would like to talk about? Yeah, I think it's kind of obvious too. But we all know it. Thin boy with thick sword, big boy with handgun, Donald Duck but can at least heal, FBI ghost and Tifa. Thick. I mean goddess. A satisfied battle system, but I wish they could at least have a jumping feature. But I have a question. Is it bad if I played Remake first and not finished the first from 97? No! I wasn't even born, so that's my excuse. And I haven't heard of Cloud until I played Kingdom Hearts, and I was like 7 years old, and never thought that he was from an actual game. Oh god, will they still buy it? There's so many Final Fantasy games, and I assume Final Fantasy VII is the most beloved one. Am I right? Man, my first Final Fantasy game was them with the chicks, and I still haven't played through it yet. No! When I got older and saw their company name from both sides, that's when my head goes, wow, will Sora be in a Final Fantasy game? But no, Disney own Kingdom Hearts and they can do whatever they want. And if anything bad happened to their baby, which I hope not, they will say delete this. Well, I'm not going to talk about Kingdom Hearts. That might be in the future video. It will be a long story, I think. I will talk mostly about the first and second chapter. At least for this moment, I will give you a warning later on this video. Or what is the point to give a warning? I was like more than half a year late to review. Oh well, better late than never. No one asked you for review it. Shut up. Either way, come with me in the cafe. Let's have a date and listen to my thoughts about the game, okay? So for starters, we have an ex-soldier named Cloud and accepted a mission that he and his companions, the Pussy Magnet, the Best Boy and the Horny Girl, and Big Boy with handgun, get it? To detonate a bomb inside one of they call a macro reactor, which can suck the earth dry and creates energy for making a living. So after I put the timer on the bomb, which you can choose between 20 or 30 minutes. And after you made a choice, then a big scorpion looking robot appear. And it will be your first boss fight. Defeat the boss, then you need to run for your life before the time hits up. But honestly, not even a 20 minutes time was that challenging. But just saying. Anyway, after Cloud the Other made it out, they see the city on fire. Well, someone have a terrible after party. That's why I never go to parties nor clubs, because I'm smart. And alone, and writing this script in my room, and I have no friends to spend time. Oh look, a shirtless Sephiroth. I can't even pronounce the fucking name. Sephiroth. Now that's what I call a fan service. Okay, show's over. Wow, look, that's Aerith. What the fuck is wrong with him? Now don't worry, he is an Aerith simp. Oh, okay. Apparently Shinra hired soldiers that can't even aim, or did it do it on purpose so they can see how far Cloud made it through. Nah, that would be too dumb. Or maybe... Then everyone escaped peacefully. Oh look, Tifa! Final Fantasy VII Remake was a hell of a ride. And I'm satisfied with everything that happened. Well, kind of. We have to wait for the second part for a while, and the ending was kind of questionable. But the gameplay, I know the original had turn-based battle system, so you can have time to think and strategize. And when you're going around, you can't tell the enemies approaching you, which feels kind of annoying sometimes. But in a remake, you can feel free to go all you like. You can see the enemies, you can decide if you want to run past them, or fight and level up your characters. And the materia. While we're talking about the combat, I mean, the battle system is just great whenever you're in the middle of a stressful fight. Just press the battle menu and use your monkey brain and think. What should I do in this situation? What should I do? Oh yeah, there we go. The music is amazing, and I can understand the OG fans are even more happy than I am. But I can still say, damn, it's good. I recognize some old soundtracks, and when I heard the remade version, I feel the hype. And I want to show you my favorite scene from the game, and it's fucking amazing. You just feel the tension between them. It feels like a damn anime fight.
軽いな。
The ending song really fits the atmosphere. You can feel the journey will continue, but it won't be easy. A whole mystery that you have so many questions, but don't know if you get all the answers. And of course, how will it end? The characters do have a very amazing designs, and of course the most of the characters have even more screen time, especially Jessie. So now we have to choose between 3 ladies. Who will get the thick sword first? No wonder why it will take such a long time, because I feel it has been well produced. It has so much content, so I can understand why it should have more parts. And mostly for the long game time is probably because they contain a part in the side quest. When I saw the ending, I was pretty much confused about what's going on. Zack is alive, even though I haven't played Crisis Core, but I thank the internet. Biggs is alive, and for Jesse it's a question mark. But the whole Sephiroth moment, I feel like he knows pretty much what's going on. I mean, of course he does. He's probably the one kid that can answer all the questions when the teacher asks, but he lets Cloud figure that shit out. Do you know the answer, Cloud? Just as I thought. And the Mysterious Spectre, I feel like they're making sure nothing from the bookshelf will change. Get what I mean? The moment when Barrett got killed and when he got revived from the ghosts, I was like, Nani the fuck? What is going on? I also know Aerith will die in original, but will she survive at the end of the game and smack Sephiroth with the share? Nomura, I know it's your doing, you make Kingdom Hearts confused already, but I love the games either way. To my conclusion, is Final Fantasy VII Remake a good game? Well, I realized I will never be as hot as Sephiroth, and never pet a fat chocobo, but Tifa is good, so life is good.